How are you doing, DoorDash?
Girlfriend's car?
You're 36. What are you doing?
I can't work.
Why?
I don't have a driver's license.
As you probably deserve for driving without a license.
I asked if you guys were hiring.
How many times have you been arrested?
Once in the last 5 years, I want to say. Prior to that, it was like probably every 3 or 4 weeks.
You're not getting the job.
Hi, my name is Sawyer. I'm 36 from Waco, Texas, and this is Financial Audit.
Thanks for coming down to Austin. What do you do up there for a living in Waco?
I come down here in DoorDash.
To Austin?
Yep.
Well, how far of a drive is it from Waco?
Hour and 30 minutes.
That has to eat into the whatever, little profits we're making on DoorDash, right? With maintenance and gas.
I mean,
Miles.
It pay to play, I guess.
Oh, okay. A lot of pay to play things typically lose money. That's usually what pay to play is kind of known for these days. So I don't know if this is a phrase I want to start using. Okay, what are we making? How much DoorDash are we doing?
I usually work 2 full shifts, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so 16 hours.
The f- are you doing Monday through Friday? Wait, you're 36. What are you doing?
That's what I'm doing. I'm door dashing.
Monday through Friday. What are you doing?
Dash and side hustles.
Dash inside. But you just said you work 2 full shifts, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. Walk me through Monday. How much DoorDash are you doing in a week?
Mostly just the 16 hours in Austin, but if it picks up in Waco, I'll pick up a couple hours here and there.
Okay. What are the side hustles then? You said side hustles.
I do a bunch of reselling. I fix cars for people. Do some handyman stuff.
How frequent is all this?
People call me for stuff all the time.
How much money do you make in a week? Your median week?
I haven't averaged it out. 2 weeks ago, I want to say I made probably $600 or $700 doing 2 cars.
Was this considered a good week or bad week?
I would say that was a good week.
Oh, that's just from the car thing.
Yeah.
No. Total. How much do you make in a week usually? Total. Between
$400 and $700
across everything.
Yeah, give or take.
And that is before expenses, right? Are you doing that post gas, maintenance, insurance, car payment even?
I haven't really factored any of that in lately.
Lately? What do you mean? But isn't that how you determine if you're making or losing money on DoorDash? Well, I'm a little...
the car situation's been complicated, so...
Go on.
So my car broke down, my new car, and...
what was it?
2021 Nissan Kicks.
Nissans. Okay. How did it break down?
Transmission. Completely cooked. And seemingly warranty was that happens to all Nissan, so we're not covering it.
Okay.
So I took it to the dealership to see if they could do anything, and they were like $7,000 to fix a car that's worth $11,000. I was like, no.
How are you doing DoorDash?
Girlfriend's car that I picked out for her.
A girlfriend's car?
Yep.
Can I make fun of you for a second? Normally, I'm not a make fun of kind of person, but can I make fun of you for a second?
Sure.
Come on! No career wearing Jared's epic blaster battle, and you got a girlfriend? Where's my girlfriend? Where's my girlfriend? Guys, what am I doing wrong here? How have I failed this game? Okay, I'm done making fun of you.
I mean, maybe you should show up at his epic blaster battle.
Okay, is that where we meet them?
I mean...
Are you going to wingman me at Jared's epic blaster battle?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay. So you drive her car.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And is that it? How long have you guys been dating?
We just had our 2-year anniversary.
Oh, good job. That's really nice. How does she get around when you do it? How does she get around?
So
interesting dynamic.
So her car broke down, and I told her it wasn't worth fixing. Her parents, I guess, donated a van to her, and we're trying to sell the van and got this car for her, but I ended up needing to use the car. Because
what is it?
The car that I'm using?
Yeah.
1999 Honda CR-V.
Okay. How many miles on that thing?
I want to say 250,000 probably.
Okay, well, how much do you think came in the most recent month in your statements?
Most recent month?
Yeah, in the most recent month. Across everything. This is coming through Zells and Meta and Cash App and Chime and bank transfers, PayPal, Apple Cash, DoorDash, payout, and payroll, actually. So what do you think came in?
I want to say $1,200.
Okay, so this is where it gets a little confusing and where this is going to be an interesting episode. I'm excited to dive into these numbers, like legitimately excited to just wade through this mess. Technically, what we think potentially came in was 5,367. What's confusing is it's a lot of random transfers. Like Jake tried to sort through a lot of it, but a lot of that also could just be moving around on accounts. We don't know what's necessarily moving around, what's coming in fresh. You know, it's a little hard. And Chime, you know, who even knows? The payroll's confusing. You say you don't have a job. So this is a mess. Obviously, I want to get into these finances and start wading through. But a lot of people are probably wondering, and I'm also very curious, where has our career been? Like, what is going on in your life of career?
So, I went to school for automotive maintenance technology.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of where my background is.
Yeah.
So most of the jobs that I am qualified for, I can't work.
Why?
I don't have a driver's license.
Oh. Wait. But technician, you need a license for that? Wow,
Yes,
I didn't think about that. That makes
for
sense.
insurance purposes.
That makes sense. I get it.
So
I don't have a license. Okay, so let's get you a license.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Need $10,000.
What the are you talking about?
I have to pay off about $10,000 in citations.
Citations for what and when? Did you shoot someone too hard at Jared's epic blaster battle?
No, I got shot too hard at that battle.
What are the citations for?
No license, no insurance, no registration from when I was a broke college kid.
And if these is... Hold on. They haven't... Have you not faced more repercussions for not paying what you owe?
I have. That's the thing.
What?
So every time you get stopped with no license, they add a suspension of to 2 years.
As you probably deserve for driving without a license.
Agreed, but
what would it have cost at the beginning if you just dealt with this?
Like $25,000, and I paid $15,000 in surcharges that are completely gone now.
In college, $25,000 was owed?
Yes. But
so what exactly happened to mount up to that?
Like I said, it's just you get one ticket and they add a suspension every time.
No, at the beginning, how much would it have just cost the first time?
Oh, I mean, whatever insurance and
there you go. Why didn't we do that?
I didn't have a job
why didn't you get a job?
I couldn't find a job. I didn't.
What do you mean you couldn't find a job? You couldn't find a job. Listen,
I was going to school 15 hours a day.
15 hours a day. Okay, that's a lot. But also, I mean, life things happen at a certain point. I'm not saying, like, everything that I'm about to say here in these next couple minutes is going to be a lot easier said than done. But when life happens, you know, every once in a while, maybe we have to take a pause from school. Because, I mean, were you in Waco?
Yes.
It was a Baylor?
No, I went to a technical college.
Awesome.
And I only went there for a place to live.
Okay, well, that's just another reason then. Because you can get a place to live by working a job if you're not going to school 15 hours a week.
I mean, you're not wrong.
No
I didn't know. I didn't have any resources. I didn't know anything. I just got dropped off there.
I mean, you just got dropped off there.
So I turned 18 in foster care, and they dropped me off in Waco. I didn't know anybody. I didn't have any resources.
Wait, in Waco? Where were you?
I was in West, a little city like 20 miles north of there.
In Waco, they just like took you on a bus, and they're like,
no, they didn't take me on a bus. They took me in a van and dropped me off like at the like Health and Human Services office and said, "Good luck."
That's hard.
Yeah,
that's hard, man. I'm sorry.
So I didn't even have like my ID or transcript or anything, and
that seems pretty. That seems like some negligence on their part.
Yeah, I mean that's the foster care system.
I mean, to not have your ID and with you.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, I hadn't even graduated high school at the time. I still had like half a semester left.
okay. Did you end up completing that?
I had to take a year off from high school to get my transcripts and identifying information.
Okay.
But then I enrolled myself and graduated.
Wait a I did. I'm sure everyone's brain out there has connected this. I didn't. Now my producer's like, Caleb, you're a stupid. And I'm like, you know what? You're not wrong. How the are you driving DoorDash right now?
So I use other people's accounts.
But you're driving without a license.
Yeah, that's why I use somebody else's account.
Oh my. So you're just. I mean, you're gonna get arrested, right? At some point. At some point, they're gonna be done with your.
I got arrested a couple weeks ago.
And
on the way home.
And
it's just another addition to the money that I owe.
I mean, doesn't there become some breaking point though, where the judge is just like, you're obviously just scumming around. I think we need to take you off the streets.
It's traffic code, so they can't do anything more.
Traffic code.
Yeah.
No, traffic codes won't add up eventually to any kind of.
Well, it is enhanced to a class B, but like because it's traffic code, they can't do anything beyond that. If it was like criminal code, then I could actually get jail or prison.
You know, the crazy thing is sometimes it feels like our laws, are very, very strict for what seems like kind of minor things. But then in this case, like you're like actually like dangerous in certain ways and very much breaking the law. It makes sense that you should honestly probably be punished, like actually a little more. Like,
I mean, it's costing me a lot of money, so
kind of. You're not paying it.
I'm also not making any money.
Yeah, you're not making any money. Okay, so the foster thing, that absolutely sucks. Absolutely sympathize with that. I get that. They definitely failed you in some areas. Obviously, I wasn't there. No one was there. We're just hearing your side, but whatever. Okay, we'll take your word for it. That sucks. And then you had to figure out your way on your own from 18. Now, there is a lot of time. It's been about 2 decades since then. Starting from a disadvantaged position makes it a lot harder. I know for a fact, I understand that maybe you started school at that time in order to get a place over your head because you found that to be a reasonable thing. I can connect those dots. Okay, that makes sense. What I start not liking, though, is if you have a little fine that you have to pay off your first traffic thing before it starts amounting to $25,000 or whatever. It would have been okay to take some time off school, pay for an apartment for a year, work for a year, pay off that minor fine, pay off our living expenses, maybe even save up a little bit of money. It wouldn't have been a luxurious job, so you would have been dropping fries most likely. But that would have been fine. And gosh, I don't know. There becomes a certain point where I totally understand the background. And that sucks and we can sympathize with it. Are we going to use that forever? Does that define the rest of your life forever immediately? Because that's just like, where does this conversation go at that point, right?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've been trying to make changes since then.
Okay, well, you're kind of, from the sounds of it, I don't necessarily know about numbers-wise financially, but life-wise, pretty much the worst on this show that I talked to, except for maybe someone that was, we had a addict to a substance and another substance. So besides that. You're not addicted to a substance, are you?
No.
Okay.
But hey, at least
so we'll put you at number 3.
Okay, but I don't live with my parents at least.
No, you're probably relying on your girlfriend.
No, I make more than she does by a lot.
Confusingly, illegally.
Hey, she's.
How else are you making money?
I mean, like I said, I do a lot of reselling. Street pharmacist part-time, I guess.
What are you selling?
Just marijuana.
Pharmacy-wise.
Just
people still need to do that? What
it's not legal here yet, so
I know, but they grow like in half the buildings in Austin. You can just go in and buy it. They're just like, I hope this doesn't accidentally catch on fire and you inhale it. There's like weird loopholes. Yeah, whatever. Okay. How much do you make from that?
About $180 per ounce.
Okay, how many ounces do you sell? How often?
I don't know, about one every 2 weeks. Like I'm not like a big like dealer or something.
Okay. That's what I'm trying to see. We're trying to get your income. We have lots of Zells, Cash Apps, MetaPay, PayPal, Apple Cash, Venmo in. So, you know, who knows what's from what.
Oh.
Okay, and then your living situation. You live with her?
I live by myself.
Okay. What's your living conditions like? What's your living situation like?
My house is barely livable.
What are you, Asmongold? What?
I mean, it's cheap, so that I stay there.
No, what's barely livable? I mean,
Like-
I want a little more
like-
information here.
Whenever we had the big freeze,
Okay,
whenever
3
it was,
years ago.
Yeah. No, the first one. I think it was a little bit longer, like 2019.
Oh, was that 4 years ago
I
already?
think so.
Okay, 4 years ago.
But yeah, a bunch of the pipes broke.
What, do you own this?
No,
house?
I'm a renter.
Oh, okay. So landlord would take care of the pipes.
No, it won't. I've been trying to get it done since then.
Talk to a pro bono and sue his.
He's a real estate lawyer, so seemingly he knows all the loopholes already.
Oh, he probably knows what he can kind of skate by with and know that it would be an expensive and long process. I just wonder if anyone would
and they have it
represent
like
for-
a month-to-month lease thing. They don't do.
You've been doing month to month for
That's
over
all
4
they do.
years there?
So I did move for like 9 months in 2022.
Does it
But
keep
I
you
kept the
warm?
house. I don't know. I hardly sleep there.
Where do you sleep? What the f are you?
I spend all my time at my girlfriend's house.
Cool. So let's cut the lease then, right?
I can't. I have.
It's month to month. You can.
Her lease is about to end. She can't afford it.
One of the biggest questions I get asked is, where can I find expert advice about your money that's customized to you? How can I retire early? How can I get my money, make more money? Should I be buying or renting in today's crazy market? So let me tell you about the company that I'm using myself that is an absolute game changer. Domain Money is helping me get the most out of my money, and they could do the same for you. Their expert certified financial planners get to know what matters the most to you. They do an insane amount of analysis on everything that touches your financial life, including looking at all of your expenses and spending trends. And then they break it all down into simple, realistic steps and tell you what you need to do to reach all of your financial goals. Using someone like this makes it so much easier to make smart money moves. No BS, no sneaky fees, just real expert advice that actually helps you get your finances in order. I just started working with Adriana Adams, and she is fully aligned with everything I stand for when it comes to smart financial decisions. If you like my straight shooter, no taquito attitude, you'll love working with her. And the best part, you can work with her to get your own finances in shape. Here's how you can get started. First, you schedule a free strategy session with Domain Money. Yep, you heard that right, free. Then you get to choose Adriana or any of their awesome CFPs to work with. They'll dig into your financial situation just like on this show. Everything from spending habits to long-term goals. Then they'll build a custom plan just for you. And the best part? No surprise hourly charges, because you know how much I hate sneaky fees. It's all up front with a flat fee. And if you need more down the road, you can book additionally by the hour, only if you need it. No strings attached. Domain Money is helping me get my long-term financial game in check, and I can't recommend it enough. If you're serious about ditching your bad money habits, check out domainmoney.com/Caleb or click the link in the description to book your free session. You and I both deserve an actual expert to guide you. So get started at domainmoney.com/Caleb or click the link below to get started today and take control of your financial future. Okay, why don't you guys live together and split the rent?
I've been trying to convince her to do that.
And she doesn't want to be near you?
No, she's afraid of change.
Okay, well, something's got to change, right? Because she can't afford her place?
Man, I keep telling her that, but that's her. That's not me.
What are you guys? Do you have animals at your house?
She has 3 cats. I have 3 cats. I have 2 dogs.
I'm sure the place smells wonderful. Okay. As an animal lover, honestly, I would have that same. I would have like 2 dogs, 2 cats, and 2 cows if I could. Okay, so what's barely livable about your place?
Like I said, so there's basically no running water. It works, but I have to turn it off to not flood the house or under the house.
The water supply?
Yeah, all the pipes are broken, in both restrooms.
There has to be something.
Most of the house.
There has to be someone you can talk to that will.
I
give
haven't
you
had
representation.
AC working since 2019. They did send somebody out to look at it, but he was like, "I'm too fat to crawl under there, and it needs too much work."
I feel that.
And then he never came back.
Okay, well, I don't think it's a legal requirement to require AC.
Yeah, I would assume it gets over.
But the
100
pipes
degrees in the
things.
house.
Okay, what else?
I mean,
So that's.
those are really the big things. Like the house.
Do you shower?
Yes, like I said, I'm at her house like every day because she has.
So why don't we cancel? Because she's not okay.
I have too many animals and too much stuff.
When's her lease done then?
In 2 weeks.
What's happening in 2 weeks?
Her lease ends.
No, I know. What's happening?
I don't know.
She doesn't know? You guys...
I've tried...
Are you guys adult children? I'm so confused.
I've tried to talk her into moving with me.
Was she dropped off in Waco, and were you both dropped off at a cult? Like...
I don't know what she's doing. She's spent 14 years at Walmart and still makes less than $20 an hour.
Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you're talking about it like it's a bad thing. Are you
No.
So if that's the case, then if that's the career track that you don't want to be with, why are you guys together?
We're trying to help each other be better.
Is this more of a dependency thing than an actual enjoyment of each other?
I don't think so. We're both pretty independent.
Do you guys enjoy each other?
Most of the time.
Okay. All right. Oh my gosh, so much here. Okay. It's going to be an interesting one. All right. Where do you think you are? Your finance score, 0 being the worst, 10 being the best.
1.5.
Okay. If you want your Hammer financial score, it's free. Link in the description below. If you want to apply to be on the show as well, go to calebhammer.com/apply. If you live in an unlivable place, feel free to come tell me about it. All right. All right. Capital One Savior. Savior for Sawyer. Balance isn't huge. Do you pay taxes?
Yes. I file my tax return every year.
Correctly.
I hope so.
Okay.
Also, isn't it Saver, not Savior? There's no I.
No, you're right. Well, you certainly aren't saving anything. $334.46. $25 minimum monthly payment. Okay. You made more than the minimum, but it didn't matter because you immediately put even more than what you paid towards it on it through purchases. And then there was interest, $6.61. I mean, the credit limit's only $500, so it's not like you can't even go that high. Thank goodness. I don't think you should be able to. Out of the gate, just based on the chaos of your money coming in, not knowing how much money comes in, your living situation, just every part of this conversation so far would suggest to me that you really shouldn't have access to a credit card. You don't seem like someone who can manage a credit card, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, who cares? You don't need to. I don't care if you get cash back or don't, but this doesn't seem like something that's benefiting you or helping you in any way.
When I was working full time, I had all of.
When was that?
Last a year ago was when I was.
And he
last
blamed
working
it on his
full-time.
license, which has been
No.
gone forever. So what were you doing?
I was working for a pharmaceutical company.
Okay, why aren't you doing it?
They refused to give me a promotion, and I didn't want to stay with a company that wasn't going to let me.
How much were you making?
$17 an hour.
I agree relatively to do that and fight for yourself, absolutely. But have something lined up that you're able to go to in order to use that as leverage.
I was making more door dashing than I was from my weekly paycheck.
Yeah, illegally. What's that little smirk? What's that little smile?
Like-
You, what?
It's not illegal to DoorDash.
To drive without a license? Are you stupid all of a sudden?
I mean,
Listen, I know you ended up completing high school. You know that driving without a license is a no-no.
yes, but I'm making legal money.
Not really. So you're breaking the law to do it. I don't know if that equates to legal money. Also, you're selling drugs, so that's not true.
Oh, so is it now?
Oh, legally? We're talking legal, right?
Okay, fair enough.
So why are you putting money on a card in the end, regardless of all that you aren't paying off and that's accruing interest?
It's usually because I don't have the cash.
You eating right now?
Not right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so my money is very sporadic, as you probably saw. So a lot of times I put stuff on a card and pay it off when I actually get money in.
You're not paying it off. There's interest accruing. What the fuck are you talking about? You're not paying off a card. You don't know what paying off a card even looks like.
I paid off all my cards like less than a year ago.
I don't give a about a year ago. I care about right now. Why do I care about a year ago?
Okay, but you can't say that I don't know how to pay off a card.
I was skinny 10 years ago. Who gives a fat now?
I don't think you're that fat.
Okay, well, medically.
Okay, same.
Yeah. What? I don't care. About a year ago. What? Is that how you're going to base everything off of?
No, but my income is sporadic, so like I pay it.
Yeah,
when
maybe
I
we need
have
a
the
stable
money.
income. Go get your old job back.
They won't hire me.
Well, no. I wouldn't be surprised.
I asked if you guys were hiring.
Okay. Who'd you ask? You didn't ask me.
No, this is my first time seeing you.
Okay, who'd you ask?
I asked the nice lady in the front.
Lindsay.
Yeah.
In the front.
Yeah.
Okay. And what'd she say?
She said you guys had at least one opening last she saw.
Lindsay, you're very pleasant. You're not getting the job. No offense. Oh, for a friend of yours.
Or for me. I need a job more than she does.
Yeah, I don't think you're able to commute here reliably.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. Oh, my. Okay. It's a producer job. I don't think it makes sense.
I have an IT background. I already do
IT,
production.
that's great. That's what.
And I do production for
No,
other
like a
people.
creative producer, someone that helps.
Okay. Well, I'll look into it.
You'll look into it. Okay.
And if I feel qualified, you'll get an application.
Buddy, the job's been up for a couple weeks.
Oh.
We're probably closing it out soon. We have a few candidates. Okay, whatever. You went inside the grocery store, got some bullshit, got some Little Caesars, Uber. Yeah, you should probably only be doing that. And D-brand? D-brand the fucking skin? D-brand?
Yes, because
What?
because I break my phone all the time.
Get a protection case. It doesn't have to be a D-brand one. D-brand's expensive.
I didn't pay
We'll love MKBHD. Doesn't mean you need to spend more money.
I didn't pay for my last D-brand order.
What, you steal it off of someone?
No, they shipped it and then they refunded it.
What? Because did you claim it wasn't there?
No. They claimed it never got. They claimed it
Okay,
was
so you got
lost.
lucky. Either way, I don't care if you got a free one. You still spent money on one. And why are you replacing something that obviously didn't work?
It got ran over on the highway.
Why?
The police left it on top of the car when I got arrested last time.
Last time. How many times have you been arrested?
Once in the last 5 years, I want to say. But prior to that, it was like probably every like 3 or 4 weeks. Because I was driving a
Wait.
bad
Haven't
car.
you called into Dave Ramsey? I think my producers told me that before.
Twice?
And did you get on?
Yes.
What the did you ask him?
I was trying to figure out how to fix my car situation.
What did he say?
Deloney said, sell the car, and hung up on me.
Oh, Tony's not a finance guy.
And Dave said, I don't know how to help you. I'm going to refer you to this church in Austin. And they emailed me one time and never heard back from them.
Are these clips live?
I have no idea. I haven't looked.
You haven't looked?
They didn't give me anything useful. There is nothing to look at.
You didn't want to like listen back to the call though? Like I would. Okay. Well, I wanted to listen.
Well,
Because who knows?
If I find it, I'll send it to you.
Okay. So he referred you to a church.
Yep.
Okay. Deloney said, "Sell the car."
Yep. Sell the car is the obvious answer, but you'd have to have the negative equity to do that. So,
Well, not necessarily. I mean, if you were talking about paying off the whole balance, sure, but it does help you get closer. Guys, for a few weeks only, my new debt mastery class is 35% off. Plus, the first 500 that sign up will get access to a private live stream where I break down how I got out of every single cent of bad debt and how I now use good debt to my advantage. We still have a few spots available, so get in now. I'll answer all of your questions there as well. In this debt program, we don't just focus on paying down debt. I'll show you how to use debt to reach your life's goals, how to negotiate your debt, and frankly, negotiate any type of payment with anyone. We'll also go over how to curb those psychological and overspending issues that keep you from living your dream life. This includes 10 tools that you can use to quicken your debt journey. Check it out, guys. Limited time only. Link in the description below.
well, car's gone now, so no longer.
What do you mean?
It got repossessed. Like,
Oh my
This,
dude, it's this. I feel like this is just one of those like Russian toys that you just open one and then there's another one that you got to open. It's This is an endless thing. What are we going to discover? How many people have you murdered? What are we going to find at the end of this thing?
Look, I have statistically avoided felonies my entire life, so I think I'm doing all right.
Statistically? You mean by the amount of illegal things you've done, you have been convicted the least amount of times that you should have?
No, most people from my background have some kind of real criminal history. I just have traffic.
I see what you're saying. I get that.
I think
so. I'm curious about that. You know, again, I want to be very clear, especially to the audience, because they're not here having this conversation. It's a little different online than it is just in person. Very much sympathize with the background of where you came from. A couple times now, of course, we've brought it up in terms of different things, and it's okay to be proud of the not being a felon, I guess. But it almost feels like you're not. I don't want it to be a weight that is just holding on to you. I don't want you to be 80. You make a mistake and you say, well, I was a foster kid. Like, there's a certain point, right? Where it's like, are we victim forever? Or do we try to pick ourselves up and go out there? Does it make it harder? Absolutely, especially at 18. Of course, we're almost 2 decades later now. Doesn't mean that that doesn't make it harder still. You have less people to I can lean on my parents if I absolutely have to. You do not have that luxury. So there are harder things. But are we forever victimizing ourselves, or are we trying to make the absolute best?
That's why I'm here. I'm trying to find
That's
solutions.
why everyone's here. I know. Well, you called into Dave twice. I don't know.
Okay. Dave was pretty useless.
I don't have the call. I don't know. QVC. Well, I mean, no offense, but if I connect you with resources or anything like that, and you don't change the situation around, that's not going to be my fault.
I mean, I'm not going to blame you. I wasn't blaming Dave.
So
but connecting me with one church.
Well, I don't know. Again, I haven't heard the call.
Yeah.
QVC. QVC?
Yes.
What?
That got refunded.
Good.
My girlfriend wanted a Fitbit and didn't want to pay for the one that she got because it kept breaking. So I found her one for cheap.
How'd you find her?
We went to high school together. And
the last 6 months of it?
Yeah, and I lived with her after I left college the first time when I was bouncing between couches. Or no, it was before college.
And did she bounce on you?
Eventually,
Oh, okay.
very recently.
Okay. Glad to hear that.
Yep.
Okay. And then you went inside a gas station, got some bull.
Which gas station?
Wait. Do you have conversations with your girlfriend?
Sometimes.
I'm being told you're nonverbal with her, as in he doesn't speak to her.
That doesn't mean I don't have conversations.
I guess I'm confused on what the word verbal means. Usually that means conversations. How are we talking to someone and being nonverbal? Am I being nonverbal to you?
No, but I had a conversation with your team before I got here via text message.
Okay. So you guys do not talk with tongue.
Correct.
But we sit next to each other and we click, clack.
Yeah.
And show?
Yeah.
Is she not a talker?
No, I'm not a talker.
You're talking to me.
Yes, I don't know you.
Oh, okay. So once you know someone, you can't talk to them.
If I met you not talking, then I can't talk to you.
Really?
Yeah.
And you met her not talking?
Yes.
So you cannot say a word?
Nope.
All right.
Probably need to see a psychologist, but that's expensive.
Therapist, or I'm sure there's community resources. I don't know. I'm sure you're affordable for, you qualify for the healthcare exchange plans. It's for people that basically don't make any money. You basically don't make any money.
I mean, my tax return says I make money.
Yeah. I mean, we could probably get you to see someone like once a month, man. At least.
That would probably be good for me.
You sit next. I'm just picturing. Well, no jokes. Bad. No jokes.
I like jokes.
But
my life's a joke.
Well, that's just my mind's going to inappropriate places with this text. Do you text to speech?
Only in my car.
How do you text her that you're gonna?
Yeah. But I haven't. I was mute from second grade until I turned probably till I graduated high school.
When you're getting there, do you text OMW and it auto corrects to "on my way!" exclamation point?
I mean, that's anytime I text OMW, but I hate OMW.
Sorry, I'm not making fun of your situation. I'm just trying to.
Yeah,
I'm a goofy little boy sometimes.
I just need a lot of anxiety medication. Probably.
Well, hold on. We don't know for sure.
Yeah,
Just
we're
talk to a psychologist.
Sure.
Okay.
We're pretty sure.
I mean, maybe you do, but talk to someone first.
They said it's an anxiety disorder when I saw them as a child.
Sure, there's different kinds. I have a panic disorder. Mine's not treated by medication. Mine would need to be treated by essentially just coming over phobia things. And
oh, well, hey, that's part of why I'm here.
Was this a big step?
Yeah, because like.
Well, good job, man.
The people that I know, like I don't talk to them, so like them seeing me talk on video, maybe.
Oh, interesting. I haven't even thought of that.
That's the only part that made me anxious about being here.
What's like your friend situation in life? Friends.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what are your like friend groups and friends?
They all suck. There are a bunch of people that I've financially audited them and like got them from like a 400 to a 700 credit score.
Who the f*** are you?
Got their life together, but I don't know how to do it for myself.
Okay.
First gen Ultra Watch?
No, it was like, well, first of all, why do you have that? You don't need that. That's stupid. He has the stupid expensive watch.
Got a really good deal on it.
I just have the stainless steel.
Oh, yeah. I'm mad because this one's not black. They just came out with the black one. But I don't want to pay retail.
Yeah, you don't have money. You only have debt. Okay, and speaking of that debt, let's continue. Monthly auto statement. Was this the one that got repoed?
Yes.
Okay, so what's the balance you owe now?
I would have to double check, but I think it's like 23,000.
No, after repo?
They had a $800 fee for picking it up and then like a $500 fee for paying the
Hold
shop.
on, have they gotten rid of it? Have they liquidated the asset yet?
No, they said they will on the 20th.
Okay, and I want to know
literally in days.
Oh, but it's though the car's
yes, like it's worth 11,000 running and driving, and it needs $7,000 in repairs.
So this might get a few thousand might get knocked off this.
Maybe.
So we're gonna say for now. I mean, it's reported at $22,602.68. But the thing, late fees and past due. Past due is $1,403.
Yeah, I stopped paying it while it was sitting in the shop because I knew they weren't gonna fix it.
Well, you're not entitled to them fixing it necessarily. If the warranty, listen, there may have been fine print, right? Like, okay, but they're not really the ones getting hurt.
Yeah, I agree.
They can absorb it easily. You're the one getting now all of a sudden you don't even have the ability to fix this if you wanted to. I mean, you're good at cars. You could have fixed it.
I couldn't get the transmission for less than $5,000.
Right. Okay, so $5,000. Which, is better than a $10,000 car, but how much are we pumping into an $11,000 car? Who knows? But either way, you're taking away the choices from you. And then this your credit.
Yes.
So there's that.
I'm planning to pay it off. I just it didn't make sense to keep paying.
No, because that's so stupid. You may as well at least have it if you're going to pay it off.
It's a lawn ornament. What I couldn't do anything with it.
Yeah, but with $5,000 you could have. I'm not saying that was the smart move anyway, but you've taken away all options for yourself. Now it's just gone and you owe on it, and that's it.
Yes, but now I have an extra $1,100 per month.
Was that how much it cost? Was $1,100 a month?
My payment was $707. My insurance was like $494.
Oh my gosh. Are you curious about Ozempic or Wegovy, but not sure if your insurance covers it? Well, say goodbye to waiting rooms and paperwork. But the sponsor of today's video, Whoah, is here to make your life easier. Whoah is your go-to for figuring out if GLP-1 medications are right for you. You can complete the whole process online. No need to drive to a doctor's office or sit in those awkward waiting rooms. And the best part, no insurance paperwork. Whoah takes care of that dumb stuff so you can focus on hitting your health goals. Before being prescribed medication, you'll complete a simple online medical visit, maybe a lab test if needed, and then qualify based on medical history, lab results, and your Whoah affiliated healthcare provider's discretion. It's all done conveniently from the comfort of home. And you won't be doing this alone. Over 250,000 people have already trusted Whoah to access GLP-1s. You get support from start to finish and access to your healthcare provider whenever you need it. So what are you waiting for? Head to ro.co/Caleb to find out if you're covered for free. That's ro.co/Caleb. Seriously, it just takes a few minutes. What the oh my me.
I bought it during the chip shortage, So it was like the only car on the lot because the car I had that was paid off blew
Could have
up.
got an older car.
They didn't have anything. Like all
Go
the
to a
lots
different lot. Come to Austin. There's lots everywhere.
How was I going to get to Austin?
Uber, bus.
Uber.
The f- are you talking about? How are you going to get to Austin? Yeah, it's an hour away, but you could get here.
I didn't have any money. I walked. The reason I went to a dealership.
We could have got you $25 to get on a f***ing Greyhound.
I didn't know you guys back then.
No. You could have got $25 to get on a Greyhound.
I was about to lose my house. I didn't have anything.
No, I know, but that's easier than making a housing payment. Do you just give up? Like, listen. No. Things are so much harder, but you kind of sound like that person on Twitter where it's just like, I see it endlessly of just people saying like, it's impossible. It's impossible. They're just done. They're done. And then I guarantee if we look at their statements, I mean, we already saw so much bullshit spending on that credit card. So just for like, I guarantee if I went through their statements, I would see them around. We can get creative. We can find solutions. You just give up and $25 make or break your life. So it's just like at that point, what is the point of this? If you're able to if you just give up like that, things are hard. Everything that we can talk about in only like an hour and a half or so is always going to be easier said than done, but done is possible still.
Yeah, but can we go to like how I got to this car?
How'd you get to this car?
So that's when I moved away from this cheap house and I was living about 40 minutes away.
You're back in the cheap house now? You went...
I never got rid of the cheap house. My ex-roommate was paying for it while I was gone.
Okay. Oh, you have a roommate at this place?
No, he's in jail now, and I don't think he's getting out.
What did he do?
Injury to a child is his charge, but he was on probation and somehow that off after
injury to a child?
Yep. I don't know the details, but he's gone for a while.
Okay. Sorry, go on.
So I was living like 40 minutes away in Temple, and I was commuting to Waco for work, and my car blew up on the highway.
Why?
I don't know.
You've checked your oils, you had your coolants and all the bull required for gas engines.
My ex-girlfriend, I bought that car from her. She didn't believe in changing the oil every 3,000
I don't give
miles.
a shit. You know how to.
Yes, but like it had no maintenance prior to my ownership.
How long did you own it before it blew up?
Like a year and a half.
And were you checking on it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But it was already worn out when I got it. But that blew up on the highway.
And you weren't able to see that it was worn out?
I mean, it was running fine, but you know.
I thought you were good at this stuff.
I mean, yeah, but I'm not going to take an engine apart in my driveway if I don't have to. I mean,
listen, when you have the ability and it prevents you from getting in a situation of a car nuking itself.
I mean, I didn't expect it to.
Well, no, you didn't look at the engine.
But yeah, so I went a month without a car after I towed that one to my job to make sure I showed up for my shift. And I was like, I don't have a reliable way to make money, so I went to the dealership and took what I could find.
One dealership.
No, I started out at a dealership in Austin. They were going to sell me a used car for the same price as that new one.
It was a hard time. That was a very hard time in the car market.
Yep.
How long did we spend looking?
Probably a week.
There's the answer.
Give or take.
And I know it's hard to be without one, especially
my job was 40 miles away.
Exactly.
So
I get it. I get the urgency. But yes, if we are in like the worst car availability time and like since cars were invented in the United States and you force yourself to do it within a week, that is what's going to happen.
I was really hoping
you had a job. You said you had no money. You could have, if you had a job, I know you could have at least gotten an Uber or bus your way through a billion transfers.
They don't have buses that run from...
I can't speak for up there, but I know you could have Ubered.
Yeah, here. It's a lot easier.
Yeah, I can't speak for that, but you could have Ubered. If you were making money from the job, you could have Ubered to the job. You would have had to cut back somewhere else. But again, not everything is impossible like you're suggesting.
Yeah, but that was gig work, so it was only like 2 weeks.
Good. Walmart card, $827.45, $33 minimum monthly payment. You've given up. Oh, what am I doing here? Usually ask what you're doing here, but what am I doing here?
I don't know.
I don't think you give a You're done. You're done with life, aren't you?
No, I was done with that car. Without the car, I can pay all this off easy.
I don't know. It's okay to be a little defeated, but you just seem like you're done.
the car did make me
And
feel
not just the
defeated.
car. I'm talking about everything.
But the car was the issue.
Okay. You made a big payment, but then again, on a card that's accruing $24.90 in interest, you went and purchased $583. So I really don't get the point. And guess what? We don't have any money. That's how we can't get anywhere. We can't do anything. But it's okay, guys. We're going to Sonic drive through. We're going to have an Xbox Game Pass bullshit. Yeah, and an Apple in-app purchases or some subscription. Whataburger, Samsung, tropical smoothie, more Xbox, $64. What'd you get?
I couldn't tell you. I have no idea.
You couldn't tell me what you got for $64 from Xbox.
When was it?
October. In between September and October.
Maybe some DLC. I honestly don't know.
$64 DLC? What is happening? I have not played video games in store space? Storage?
Yeah, my storage unit.
Why? You have a house.
I don't have enough space for the stuff. Plus, I'm trying to make room for my girlfriend's stuff.
Your
so she'll
stuff?
move in.
She's going to move in with you?
I'm trying.
Into the unlivable place?
No, we're trying to get one of the other units.
You want to rent from this guy?
No, but it's cheap and it would help us both save a bunch of money.
I think it's cheap for a reason.
Yeah. And it's month to month, so we don't have any like.
I get it. It's just like whether or not I can have running water. That's usually not a compromise.
Yeah, but all the ones that they've like fixed have it for now. So I feel like we could stick it out for a year, save some money, then get into somewhere that doesn't suck.
And then another subscription. What are all these in-app or subscription bullshit that you got going on?
It's insurance on my phone mostly.
Well, you have two.
I have two phones.
Good. Why? You're such a beast. Why do you have two phones?
Excellent question. I don't have a good answer for that.
What do you use the other one for?
To keep up with the technology. Well,
what do you have? What are the phones you have?
S24 Ultra and iPhone.
Or is it for the selling on the street?
No, I have different phone numbers for that.
Of course.
But same phones.
Okay. I don't sell one. Cancel the service. You can't afford it.
I was planning to sell one today, actually.
Good. And then switch to Helium for your other one at $15 a month.
Can't.
Why? You owe on it?
No, I have a business plan and I have a bunch of people on it.
Cancel and them. I don't care. You're trying to survive. You don't have running water. I don't care.
But I'm getting a really good deal on my
What's your really good deal? What's your portion after?
Like $20 a month.
Okay, well, I guess we could say $5, but it's not the biggest make or break. But if those other people don't pay, you.
Yeah, but I got rid of the people that don't pay.
I know, but other people can all of a sudden still not pay.
You're right.
You're not a credit card person. You don't know how to utilize credit cards. I want you to be able to build your credit score so you can still use a card like the Fizz card that's like a debit card that reports to the credit bureau still and still benefits you, and you can get benefits and it helps your credit. So use something like the Fizz card. You cannot use a Capital One Walmart card. You can't. Plus, you're just spending it on bullshit anyway. None of this is helping you. There's a Spectrum payment. Other than that, you're and a Banfield pet. Oh, do you have pet insurance on all your 1 million pets?
And it's not insurance. It's just like the.
Do you have pet insurance? Is my question.
No.
Okay, so what happens when a pet gets sick? Guess what?
I had it when I had my job.
Huh?
I had it through my employer.
Okay, well, you don't now. So do you have pet insurance?
No.
Okay, so
I
what
don't have
happens
any
there? Do you
money.
let an animal die? Then you shouldn't have them.
They're like all I have, though.
It's not fair to them. You're not a reliable caretaker. Can't afford. Guess what? My dog, a little Pear, that's her name, Pear. She's a Great Pyrenees. Apparently, the vet I was talking to, she also has one. They love to just put things in their mouth and just decide that they no longer want to be alive because they'd rather swallow them. Chuck It, the Chuck It ball, for all you dog owners out there, she swallowed a little piece of a chewed up one, this big. No idea, didn't see it happen. Who knows? Guy could have turned away for like 2 seconds because I throw away every broken toy I see. Whatever. It was in her intestine. They had to go in twice into surgery for me to keep her alive. It cost $32,000 over the course of multiple weeks for me to keep her alive and give her the chance of being able to live a long life. And luckily, she's doing well now. And hopefully she, lives for like another decade or so. That's great. Pet insurance saved my ass tens of thousands of dollars. You wouldn't be able to keep a pet alive. because you can't afford something like a $20 a month pet insurance, and that is not fair to them. You can't afford their better food, the food that is good for them.
They get good food. Their food is like $100 and something a month
per
animal. Yeah.
Okay, we can probably afford pet insurance then.
Yeah, probably. I have the Banfield.
Kill me now.
What? Doesn't that cover most of it?
Emergency surgery now. If there's like an emergency, because if there was an emergency, that's what gets so expensive.
Yeah.
The routine pet visits are really not the worst. If you have to take them in because they ate something, you found it in the moment, they do the little thing that makes them throw up, that's not the worst either. But if you have to go in for like an emergency surgery, yes, that would you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, $500 a month for pet food is what you're quoting me? Yeah, $500 a month.
Something like that. I mean,
what are we doing here? Like, that just doesn't make sense for you.
They eat better than I do.
You look like you've been eating pretty good.
I got all the snacks from your lobby.
Okay. Con appliances. What are we appliancing? What appliance do you have? Oh, it doesn't matter. It's in collections.
No, that's from my roommate that went to jail.
Why do I have it in front of me? I don't give a shit about his finances.
He didn't have any credit, so I trusted
I'm
him
gonna
to
kill you right now. That is so bad. Never do that again.
Yeah, I learned that lesson. I have people that owe me tens of thousands of dollars.
For what? For money you lend them, or for credit you took out on their behalf?
Rent, credit I took out on their behalf, all kinds of stuff.
What was this?
Washer, dryer, refrigerator. Well, he was living there and I was living in the other city because I took my refrigerator and my washer and dryer. You
own the refrigerator in your rental?
He sold it for like $200. It was like a $2,000 refrigerator.
That the landlord owned or you owned?
No, the refrigerator that the landlord owns, like the door is falling off of it. I can't use it.
Oh my gosh. Dude, see if you can talk to someone pro bono, man.
I don't know how to find anybody. Like
Google, I don't know, post in Reddit.
I've talked to the Baylor Law.
Post on Nextdoor, post in Reddit. Dude, just go to a moan place and other people that moan know who to moan to.
Isn't this one of those?
Huh?
Isn't this a moan place?
I don't know about that because I don't have that. I'm lucky enough where...
No, but you know people.
I don't know a pro bono lawyer in Waco who wants to fight a landlord. I have a lawyer. I have many lawyers for different things.
Do you have one for that?
I don't, and I don't have one that'll do pro bono, as far as I know.
Well, that's my issue too. Like I
exactly. So go to the moan place and ask if anyone knows. That's all I'm saying. Reddit, Nextdoor, Facebook, whatever it is. Just
I'll do my best.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing with this conversation is if you never try to actually do something, it'll never happen.
Yeah, but I have tried a couple times.
What have you tried?
Like we went to court.
Okay.
And everything, they just kind of brushed it off.
What do you mean by that? That's such
they didn't do anything.
What happened? Tell me what happened.
Like the judge basically said like there's no violations.
The fridge, I don't know, but the pipe? Okay, well let me see. Let me see if I can find anything on this because I don't know. I'm a landlord. It's mostly in Michigan, but I keep my shit tip top.
Yeah, so I feel like it's a requirement to have all of that stuff. Like I can't even use the shower there because you can see the ground through the floor. Like I would fall through it. It's a hazard.
Let's see. Okay, so 2,948 owed for this. Been in collection since 2023.
They're going out of business.
End of 2022. In Texas, landlords are legally required to repair conditions in a rental property that materially affect the health and the safety of tenants. This includes broken water pipes, as these can lead to issues like flooding, lack of water supply, or potential health hazards. However, to ensure the landlord's responsibility, the tenant must notify the landlord in writing about the issue. Have you done that?
More than once.
Okay, the landlord then has a reasonable time, typically 7 days, to address the repair, unless it's an urgent situation requiring faster action. If the landlord fails to make necessary repairs after proper notice, tenants have options such as terminating the lease, repairing the issue, and deducting the cost from the rent. Oh, that could be interesting.
So I did
suing the landlord in court.
I did do some patchwork on the pipes so that I can at least do my laundry and
deduct it from the rent. I guess
I tried that and they won't do it.
Stop paying, because then he's gonna have to go to a court and get eviction notices, but that court, you'll be able to plead your case. and you might be in the right legal place. Again, I don't feel comfortable saying do that because, like legally, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm not the lawyer. But if you can just at least get some little advice, because that actually might be the play. It's important that tenants ensure the rent is current when requesting repairs. Was it?
Always. I've never missed a rent payment.
Okay. And this is from the Office of the Attorney General of Texas. All that information. Ken Paxton, I think. So I think that probably has some standing.
Agreed. I just need to figure out how to go about it.
Well, again, if you don't do it, it'll never happen. Credit one is usually a good sign.
Oh,
basically the worst credit card you can get.
Yeah, I hate them.
Great. Why do you have it? Close it. I don't get what? Close it. Close it. Just call close.
Wouldn't that hurt my credit more?
Your credit. What's your credit? 0? What's your credit?
I don't know after the repo. I haven't looked at it.
Do you have Credit Karma on your phone? One of your 2 phones?
Yes.
Open it.
I thought you guys had my Credit Karma.
I don't know. Who am I? I'm a guy with paper.
You're supposed to know.
Hold on. Look. They want you to look. Okay. Look, you little look.
Okay, I'm looking.
And also there's, they sent me a link, probonotexas.org/organizations/mission-waco-legal-services.
I'm not going to remember that.
Of course not. We're going to send you that link, but it's a link where you can get connected. So fucking do it, please. But again, this requires him actually doing it, and whether or not he will, I don't know. Can't even finish a protein bar sitting on his lap.
I'm trying to. I don't want to eat into the microphone. This is my lunch today.
Open it at Credit Karma. Well, he does. The credit one, we are sitting at $53. Okay. Because he made a minimum payment. The minimum payment is $30. But fees, of course, and interest. Lots of fees this year so far and lots of interest, sitting at 30%. Great.
Do you want to look at this or do you just want me to tell you?
Just tell me.
TransUnion is $569. Equifax is $582.
Better than I would think it is, but also I don't really give a shit about your credit. You don't have a license, so it's already hard to apply for things in general. Of course, I mean, you're already working with the same landlord that you're going to rent from anyway. So if your credit goes down a little, I don't really care. Close this account. You're just getting fees up the butt, man. This is fees. We can work on a credit eventually. And I already talked about the Fizz card. You can do that and start working with credit. The thing is, okay, I want you to go through our new debt class. Go through our debt class. Are you willing to take a class if we give it to you for free?
Absolutely. Go
through it. It's a few hours long. Go through the quizzes. It talks. Well, I'm going to give you ways to get out of this by the end of this, but in detail with you going through the equations and everything, the best ways for you to pay off your debt. But the second half is also the best ways to utilize debt, like someone who's good with debt. We help you learn what debts are good and the best ways to utilize them. And that are things that can positively affect your credit. And that's when I will allow you to use credit cards again. So go through the debt class. Go through the budgeting class and the investing class as well, of course, but go through the debt class. Please, it's free for you. It's 35% off for you right now, but it's free for you.
I'll start as soon as I leave.
Please do. Another thing in collections, what is this? Tools?
So I worked at a shop for a little while.
Oh, here we go.
And
every damn time.
No, I was going into my career field.
Yes, I know. And the little truck showed up, right?
Yep.
The special little truck?
Yep.
He always shows up. Ice cream man for men.
Oh, yeah. They offered me a $10,000 line of credit.
Oh, yeah.
I did not take it.
Good.
But
$5,725 is still owed. That just went into collections.
That went into collections a while ago.
2019.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I went to a better job and I couldn't take my toolbox with me.
Why?
I didn't have a way to. I didn't have a car.
Was it a toolbox or was it like a tool?
Yeah, like tool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we could have rented a $35 truck from Home Depot.
With what driver's license?
You're right about that. I think your friend,
I
could have non-verbally texted them.
I wasn't dating her at the time.
Okay, you still had someone, a friend, right?
Probably. They're not
that you could have texted. Again, if we don't put any action into anything, nothing works. I can come up with solutions. They're always easier said than done, but they're actually things to try. And you didn't do them, so it doesn't matter. It's in collections, whatever. For those of you just learning to invest or looking to sharpen your investing skills, you'll want to keep listening. Today's sponsor, Moo, is giving away $200,000 $200,000 in cash rewards during their 5-week paper trading challenge to celebrate their 12th anniversary with NASDAQ. So you don't want to miss out. Here's the real deal. If you want to practice risk-free investing or are just up for a challenge, their paper trading competition is the perfect opportunity. Plus, you'll get free access to NASDAQ's total view data, giving you serious information with deep insights into stock activity. No matter where you are in your investing journey, being able to leverage these tools, gain risk-free experience, and have the opportunity to receive a piece of the $200,000 cash reward pie, it sounds like a win-win, no-brainer choice to me. When you're ready to put that learning to use and invest, Moomoo also offers zero commission trading on US stocks, ETFs, and options. If your current platform charges commissions when you invest, you might as well be throwing money out the window. With Moomoo, whatever money you'd be losing in commission fees, you can invest for long-term potential compound growth instead. You don't want to miss out on the sign-up bonus either. When you join Moomoo, you can receive up to 15 free stocks and a 1.5% cash reward on your first qualified transfer up to $300. Enrolling also activates a 4.6 APY base rate plus 3.5% APY for 3 months on uninvested cash. It's the ultimate welcome package for those just starting or making the switch. So what are you waiting for? If you want to sharpen your investing skills while having the chance to potentially take a piece of the $200,000 cash reward prize, click the link in the description below or scan the QR code on screen. Don't forget to take advantage of those free stocks and rewards and let Moomoo help you stay ahead of the market today. PayPal credit, great. Access to more credit. Oh, buddy. Gosh, we should have allowed you to be in fat stacks weeks. This is a lot of paper.
It's probably not even all of it.
Great. $162.38 with a $30 minimum monthly payment. No purchases, thank you. You made a decent payment to it and no interest accrued. So 29%, but that's not where the balance is. Your balance is being deferred interest. $160 is currently being deferred if you don't pay it off by last month.
I'm pretty sure I paid all of that off.
PayPal credit, is it gone?
I'm pretty sure. I'd have to double check.
Okay, I'm going to cross it off. Man. Okay, another thing I can gift you. Luckily, I'm able to gift a lot of things thanks to great partners, but go through Course Careers' little assessment on their website. Go through it, and it connects you with the certification that they think is best for you based on the career you want to do. Different certifications to different things. It can be in trades. It can be in accounting. Do that. We can get that on a resume, help you find a job. We'll gift you going through the thing for free.
Cool. I'll probably do accounting because I just signed up for school again, but I'm not doing student loans.
Well, how? What are you doing?
I have a tuition waiver from being a foster kid that I didn't know about when I first got into school.
That sucks. Well, that's great that you have it.
Yeah, I wish I would have known that $40,000 ago.
Of course. There's $40,000
in student loans, yeah.
Okay, regular PayPal, $13. Is there even a balance on here anymore?
Probably not. Usually, if it's less than $100, I pay it off in one payment.
$100. A lot of these are above that. Okay. PayPal 360 training and then Fan Home.
360 training was my TABC. I needed it for
what about Fan
work
Home?
At the fair. That one got refunded. I signed up for something that was supposed to be free, and they never sent it. They refunded it.
Stop signing up for things. You can't sign up for things. State Department Federal Credit Union.
That's my savings account and stuff.
Well, yeah, and credit card.
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That was
savings
my first
account.
credit card. It has
wonderful.
The lowest interest out of all of them, I think.
I don't give a It has an $839 balance. And I highly doubt that the interest rate's competing with the market in any way whatsoever.
No, but it's better than all the other ones you burned through.
Yeah, if I only take one hit today instead of two, it's better.
Probably.
What are all these essential parking enforcement?
I got that one taken off. That was here.
Lots of O'Reilly's. Yeah, it's a 17.24% interest. Oh, my
one up.
Kill me now. Yeah, interest rates have gone up. It's variable, buddy.
No, it was at like 12.99 or something.
Doesn't matter. Even at 12.99, if I open my brokerage app, Moomoo, okay, great. I buy the S&P 500. Best I'm hoping for, all up years, down years combined.
10.
Best I'm hoping for is like 10 to 12. So when it was at 12 point whatever, you're still getting interest charge. Yeah. Minimum monthly payment, what was it?
$35, I think.
Let's see if you know your numbers.
Is it on there?
25.
No. I never make minimum payments.
License suspension. There it is. $11,354.
I've gotten probably 1,200 of that dismissed in the last couple weeks.
Okay, so it's about 9,000.
Yep, give or take.
Okay.
So I'm working on it. I had a law office working on it, but they went out of business and just left me on my own.
Okay, well, they went out of business. That happens.
Yeah, but...
Like, I'm sorry that sucks, but I don't think a business that is no longer in business is going to serve their customers.
Yeah, it just sucks because, like, you know, I got to figure it out on my own or pay
another law
or
office. The link we're going to give you.
But that costs money.
I said the link we're going to give you, the pro bono link.
Oh, okay.
What the f are you talking about?
Look,
Quicksilver.
I just want my license.
Yeah. Talk to them, man. Just have a conversation. If you don't do anything, nothing's going to happen. $555.51.
We put our
$25 minimum monthly payment. What?
We put our vacation on that. My girlfriend.
Vacation? You're living in a house that's collapsing, and we're talking about vacation. You can't pay for it to get a license. We're talking about vacation. Where'd you go to vacation?
San Antonio.
No.
That was her idea.
I don't give a say no. Be a human that can stand up for themselves and advocate for themselves.
I said that for our anniversary. Like,
huh?
I said no for our anniversary.
Good. Say no for San Antonio next time. It has a river. Woo. It has a building you can look at that was conquered once. Yay. How much was it?
I don't know. Isn't the statement there?
I don't see the spending. It was after that, buds.
Oh, I want to say it was probably like $700 or $800 total. But like I said, she's paying most of it.
Almost like, well, how much did she put towards it?
Like at least $350. A lot of it was through her job.
Could have gone towards getting closer to a license, i.e., getting your life back on track.
I agree. I keep telling her.
Oh, good. I'm glad you agree and didn't do anything about it. Okay, what is this? Checking $0. What am I seeing? What is this?
I don't know.
Look at it then. Zelling. This is zelling out money every second of your life. It's just Zell. It's just nothing zells.
This is my Citibank checking account. That's where all my DoorDash money goes.
Okay, beginning balance 0, ending balance 0. So this is Zell. So you're just transferring it in?
Yeah. Oh, I send my stuff to my main bank.
And that's, again, how we don't know what is your money, what is not, what is transferred back and forth, what is new money. We don't know. Your money is just endlessly throughout all your accounts. It's confusing. State Department, ending balance, $1. Thank goodness. Even though, of course, you owe to them. $839 on a credit card. T-Mobile checking. You have a T-Mobile checking account?
That's my main checking account.
T-Mobile?
Yes.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
4%.
I have T-Mobile.
They 4% on your checking balances.
Great. You have $199 in there. That's not.
I think I got like $500 in there right now.
Okay.
It's
making $1.60 on a monthly basis.
That's free money.
It is free money. Store card. Went in, got some BS. Amazon store card statement. Oh, yeah. Clarning. What are we clarning?
The stuff that I'm reselling.
Oh, my good. What are we talking about?
Like.
Did I just unbox another toy in the Endless Russian Doll toy? What?
Like Stanley Cups, collectible things, limited edition stuff.
What? What are you talking about?
So
what are you talking about?
So like.
You're going to need to explain this, buds.
So like. I'll get like a limited edition Stanley Cup, like the Halloween one, and then I'll resell it for make like $30, $40 on a cup. Why do I put it on a payment plan? I don't know. It's easier that way.
Easier? How? It makes your minimum payments higher. What are you talking about?
No, it's 0% interest.
But your minimum monthlies are still higher because you're making more minimum monthly.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. But
plus, it's adding risk because you could not pay, then you get hit with penalty or interest.
Yeah. Well, if I can't.
Okay, a Halloween cup. What did a Halloween cup from Stanley cost?
Like $50.
Okay, and how are you reselling that? Why is someone buying it from you?
Because you can't get them; they're sold out.
So some 40-year-old white blonde-haired suburbs needs her Halloween Stanley.
I sold one right before I came here. Made $50 on it.
Okay, so Karen got her Stanley.
Yeah,
proud of her. How often do we do this? How many do you buy at a time? Like what?
Limit 2 per customer. So usually I can
so
get 2 or
pointless.
4.
Like this, you can't be making more than like a couple $100 a year
A couple $100 a month. They do a lot of drops.
in profit.
Yeah, they do a lot of drops. And it's not just
How are they coming to you? Where are you selling it at?
Facebook Marketplace, Macari,
So
places like
weird.
that. I was using eBay, but the fees are too much.
I'm
It's
not.
worth it.
If you can literally in a spreadsheet to me prove that you are genuinely making profits, I am not against this. It's a bit scummy, but I'm not against it.
I do ticket reselling too.
Huh?
I do ticket reselling too. That's
You
scummy.
take it reselling?
Ticket reselling,
Ticket? Oh.
like concerts.
That's riskier.
And it's scummy. I hate it.
Great, but it's also riskier, though.
Yeah, but you know,
Is that one as consistent profit-wise?
I haven't taken a loss yet.
Okay. I'm not necessarily. I really think your time could be utilized in a better way. I bet you could be making more money doing the time and mental energy you're spending on this. 2, it's scummy. But if you can prove it mathematically, I'm not going to fight you on it. What I will fight you on is just don't Klarna it because it's making your minimum monthly payments even harder to manage. And it's also adding more risk because all of a sudden you don't pay, then boom. If you can afford to get it at the time, get it. There you go.
I will say that
Oh my. What?
I return anything that I can't sell within the return period.
Okay. Yeah.
So-
Yep. Scum. I get it.
It-
You do you. Slimy. But
It's legal money.
it is legal money. You're doing lots of illegal money, but that is legal money. I think it's probably a waste of mental energy. I think you could be making more money somewhere else. I don't know, though. I don't have your data.
Also,
But either way, just don't Klarna it. That's what I'm begging.
okay, and also no Affirm, I assume.
Yes.
I
No
have them Afterpay, all that.
Great. I'm sure you do. Don't.
But
Google payment.
all of the food purchases is because I can't cook.
Huh? What do you mean you can't cook?
Like, I've started 2 fires with ramen and
ramen?
fire
Like the
rehe-
packets?
Yeah, and reheating pizza.
Whoa. Tell me how you started a fire with a f***ing ramen.
One time, all the water evaporated and caught fire.
Okay.
The other time,
then
I think I forgot the
stand
water.
there.
Nobody ever taught me to cook.
You don't have to talk at the water for it to not go away.
Well, now I have like a fear of like cooking in the kitchen.
You need to see a therapist like yesterday.
Yeah.
Listen, if you're too afraid to boil water because of anxiety, then that's when we need to talk to a professional.
I mean, I'm not afraid of boiling the water. I'm just afraid of burning the house down.
Stand next to it and you avoid it. Look, watch it. Ramen takes 10 minutes at
I
max.
thought it was 3.
Maybe it's 3. You can stand there for 3 minutes.
But the pizza was in the microwave when it caught fire.
Was there metal in there?
No.
Tinfoil?
No, I think I put 30 minutes instead of 3 when I was reheating it or
Okay,
something.
then if 4 minutes passes by and you're like, oh, it's been longer than 3 minutes, stop it.
My ADHD is too bad for that.
No, I'm not going to allow you to do that one. ADHD, I will absolutely allow you to do for things. I think you can set a timer on your phone and make sure that you look at water and a microwave. I'm not going to let you use that to not set a timer.
The microwave has its own timer. And I just,
Listen, I'm talking about going forward. So you're smiling. This is a joke to you.
I wish I could cook.
Oh, you, dude.
Like
Selling out money, T-Mobile AutoPay. Zup.
I've asked people to teach me to cook.
Shut up. You're joking through it. Shut up. T-Mobile. Another Stanley thing. Target proof of pudding. You know what? I'd hang up on you too. I get it, Deloney. Dude doesn't give a It's all a joke to him. It's a joke that he can't cook. Ha ha ha. I'm almost a 40-year-old who can't take care of myself. Ha ha. It's hilarious, guys, isn't it? It's so funny. Ha ha ha. Target, Circle K, Whoah, Fazoli's, Goodwill, Sonic, Cash App, Amazon. I'm done. $4 and whatever that is. $100 in an investing account. What?
I think
What?
I think that's my Webull account. I got like $2,000 in there.
Cool. Take it out. Take it out and put it towards your license. That's the best investment you can make right now. If it amplifies your income dramatically without getting extra tickets and pulled over, you can do that. I was going to connect you with and a financial advisor from Domain Money as well. I was going to, but honestly, I think you would just treat it as a joke. So I don't even want to waste their time.
I wouldn't treat it as a joke.
No, I'm done. We're gonna go through the budget, but come on, man. You know you can't cook food. It's so stupid. I can't set a timer. So funny, guys. Isn't my horrible excuse for acting like an adult comedic? Minimum monthly payments $800. Well, okay, but the car's kind of done. You're not paying on that, are you?
Not right now. I'm focusing on like the stuff that's occurring interest.
Oh, okay, we're gonna do 138 then. What's your rent?
$595.
Utilities.
I'll say 200.
Internet.
70.
No longer car insurance, right?
No.
No longer gas, but I'm gonna put in 150 for
I
Ubers.
spend a lot on gas. That's how I got here.
Yeah, how much on gas?
It's about $60 per week.
Well, I'm not gonna advocate for you driving without a license, buddy.
I mean, until
I put $240 and then Uber doing $150. TP fund, anything else you need to survive, $100. Groceries, $300 because you're cooking like an adult. I don't give a. You're gonna stand there and you're gonna set a timer, and we're not gonna laugh about it like it's a hilarious joke. Pet food, seriously, $500. You can still get good pet food for cheaper. I'm not saying you have to get the cream of the crop to be a good caretaker.
I mean, I don't have to buy pet food every month. I buy big bags. So
How often then?
I would say $150 a month.
Huh? 50?
$150 a month
For everything.
for 5 pets.
Okay. Let's see if I can put $200 in for pet insurance. Let's see. Medical copays, what?
I don't have insurance.
Okay. Get insurance, buddy.
I don't have a job.
Oh my. You don't need a job to have insurance. How have you existed in society? I'm so confused. You literally thought you needed a job to have health insurance.
No, but my doctor says I'm healthy, so
1, no, we're not. 2, this is so you can go, you're not mentally healthy. You can't look at water. Not. So I think I need you to see a therapist, and I think I need you to get health insurance. I'm going to put $150 in there. Maybe that's what it is after the exchanges. I'm going to say $150. Then I'm going to do an extra $150 for therapy. We're going to call it $300 for medical, okay?
Okay.
Phone bill. You said 20 because you're canceling the other one and selling it, right?
I mean, I can't cancel the plan, but
how much for phone?
$20 is my part.
What about the other one?
Everybody else pays their stuff.
What about the other phone? Your other phone?
Everybody else pays for everything. I just got the $20 for my phone.
And you'll sell the other phone.
I'm trying to sell one today. Okay. Apple offered me $500.
There you go.
In Apple gift cards.
Go to Daddy Tim Apple. He'll give you all that money. I mean, we should be able to live off of $2,463 a month. That's what you need while having health insurance, getting therapy, and taking care of pet insurance. And we think you brought in enough for that. We think you brought in enough for that. Do you pay for her car insurance?
No, she doesn't even pay for her car insurance.
Serious. I understand.
I've been trying to convince her.
Stop. I haven't listened to the calls, but I understand why they just sent you out on your own. Listen, you're not doing basic adult responsibility stuff. The basics of life. Cooking ramen, you're not able to do the basics. And if you're not able to do the basics, I can't get you to the financial basic of getting out of debt, following a budget. I can't. If you're not able to do literal human survival basics, I can't get you to a position of getting out of debt. I kind of understand how you didn't get help because you're not able to do the basics of literally being a human being on this planet.
I have a budget when I have a steady income, though.
Stop. Listen, man. If you bring in $3,000 a month after taxes, not including the collections, $839, or their charged-off car, bring in an extra $3,000 a month, or not an extra, bring in $3,000 a month after taxes. Like all your debt except for the car and collections and the license is paid off in 5.5 months, man. It's basic. You can do that. That's simple. What I actually need you to do is you need to look at the exchanges the moment you get home. You need to declare your correct information, see if you can get health insurance. You need you to talk to a therapist, maybe look at community resources, see if you can get something more affordable. Follow the link that we're going to give you for the pro bono resources to see if you can get your rent situation figured out and like the condition of the home, and see if you can get maybe free rent for a while at a minimum. I need you to do those. If you follow a budget and bring in as much as you should be fully debt-free except for that car payment and the collections, but including the license and the credit cards, you should be fully debt-free in almost no time. But that's if you're actually responsible to do it on your own. Here's the thing, and this is what I've been sensing all conversation. You have the ability to do this. This is literally months away from you if you actually do it. Months away, but those little things like clicking the link, talking to the pro bono, going to the exchange's website requires you actually doing it, and you don't do anything. So this is relatively simple as far as things actually tend to go on the show. It just requires you actually doing it, and I'm not confident that you're going to do it. Stick around for the post show, guys, and I'm sure there's even more to dig into. We're going to have an extra 20 minutes of producers are going to come in. They know much more about him. So make sure to join that. Link in the description below. But Hammer Financial Score, spending a budget. You technically didn't overspend, but we also don't know what was income. It was very confusing. You're just spending money. What? You're smiling. You're laughing. Great. Hammer Score, you. I'm done. Hammer Financial Score, I'm done. Let's go to the post show. Non-verbal things. Curious. Right?
Yeah.
Has she ever heard your voice?
I think we've talked on the phone once or twice.
Whoa, that's what. Does she talk to you?
Yes.
How do you guys go on dates?
She talks and I text.
And she's cool.
Don't talk about Miley like that.
To watch the financial audit post show, click the join button below. All right, guys, I get it. You need more financial audit. So we've decided now in our membership below, you get 2 exclusive, see nowhere else, uncensored financial audit every month. Again, 384 came in from your job. How much do you think you spent?
How much did I make? 384.
You don't think you overspent?
Oh, I guess I did, yeah. 7, maybe, I don't know.
Also, 3 post shows a week for every financial audit you're seeing right here on YouTube. In the post show, we have an extra 20 minutes for every single episode where we go into more drama. We can't find you on Facebook. Did you block me on Facebook?
No, no way.
You can join Hammer Pro where you get every financial audit post show for every episode. Priority replies to comments, custom loyalty badges, and special channel emojis for the comment section. And then there's Hammer Elite if you're wanting more. And that comes with everything from Hammer Pro, extra behind the scenes content, a member stream every single Tuesday with myself and the crew.
Wonderful human, guys.
She's just not
wonderful human. I do love her. She is a wonderful person. I like her. No, she's a great person. Here's the thing. Great person. It's just she.
We know she's a good person.
Like wonderful human. But she's just so into me, and she always wants to hang. No.
Random but frequent private streams with me throughout every week. Monthly member raffles for exclusive merch, and 2 exclusive, uncensored, ad-free financial audits every month. And then for those who only go top level, there's Hammer VIP, which comes with everything from Hammer Elite and Hammer Pro, plus a thank you in the pinned comment of every public financial audit episode, be an exclusive beta tester on our newest products we're working on, and a custom thank you letter from me personally mailed to you after a year. Members help us maintain stability during the ups and downs of ad rates, and this helps us invest in making the main show even better with every passing month.
Join the membership, guys. Even Dave's a part of it.